What's up you guys, it's me Luke and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I post commentary and critique videos, basically just sharing my opinion. So if any of that interests you, make sure that you go ahead and subscribe and turn on the post notifications bell so that you never miss another upload from me. Alrighty guys, so today's video is a little bit different. It's actually my second time filming it because I finished filming it and then I realized that I was getting way too, heated. I was yelling, I was sweating, I was getting a little bit angry, and I decided to go ahead and just refilm this video in somewhat of a more calm and coherent manner. Because, you know, as much as I like to be opinionated on my channel, I like to stay respectful, so we're redoing it. But that being said, my tea is now stale and cold, just like everything in the drama community right now. So, today I wanted to go ahead and speak about the drama community, drama channels, and my problem with some drama channels here on YouTube. But before we get into it, maybe you've noticed something. I'm not wearing any makeup in this video. Yes, maybe that comes as a shock to you. Maybe you didn't know that I wore makeup in my videos, but yes, I do. So the reason I decided to not wear makeup in this video is for 3 different reasons. 1, couldn't be stuffed. 2, wanted to give my skin a break because sis is struggling. And 3, I've been seeing a few comments recently on my channel saying, oh, your skin's so great. How do you keep your skin clear? Can you please like share your skincare routine with us? And as you can see, my skin is not great. Okay, I've struggled with acne for many years. It's definitely gotten better as I've gotten older. I'm 19 now, turning 20 in under 2 months. If I'm an adult, like a proper adult, like 20 years old, and I still have acne. Anyways, basically I just wanted to not wear makeup in a video just to kind of show you guys what my skin really looks like, just because I don't want you to ever watch my videos and be like, ooh, his skin's so perfect. Like, I don't want that to make you feel bad about yourself, because really my skin does not actually look like that. It looks like this. Okay, cool. Okay, now that we've got that out the way, let's just go ahead and hop into what today's video is actually about, because I doubt you clicked on this video to hear about my acne. Or maybe you did. I can make that video if you want. Furology, wanna hit me up? Wanna sponsor me? I need to stop stalling. Basically, I'm a little bit nervous to make this video, hence the sweat on my forehead.
The sweatness on my balls. Oh, you bitch.
I don't know why that came to mind. I have problems. Anyway, so I'm nervous to make this video. It's almost sad that I'm nervous to make this video, because here on my channel, I critique influencers, I critique the film industry, my last video, which is tanking. So if you want to check that out, link in the description. Okay, you know what? In all honesty, guys, I'm nervous because I guess some people might classify me as a drama channel. Personally, I classify myself as a commentary channel, but you know, potato. And I guess I'm a part of this community somewhat. A lot of drama channels clap back, and they clap back hard. That being said, here on my channel, I always advocate for sharing your opinion. It's why I literally created my merch, which says opinionated right here. I have 2 different shirts, a hoodie and a sweatshirt, link in the description. See how I'm stalling? But stalling with self-promotion. Honestly, we love a marketing queen. But yeah, anyways, here on my channel, I advocate for sharing your opinion, using your voice, and standing up for what you believe in. And who would I be if I didn't practice what I preached? Before we get into like my problems with the drama community and certain drama channels, I think it's important to go ahead and distinguish and define the difference between channels, drama channels, and commentary channels, because yes, all 3 of those are different, and those channels have really come up in the past couple years and become what is now popular. So like I said, there are T channels, drama channels, and commentary channels, and I'm going to give you some examples of channels that fall along this spectrum just to give you kind of an idea of my thought process when it comes to these channels, because it is relevant to the video. However, because I'm going to be naming these channels, I don't want to promote channels that I don't like or agree with, because that would defeat the entire purpose of this video. So all of the channels that I'll be using in the spectrum example are channels that I watch, channels that I like, and channels that I stand by, pretty much. Like, I don't really think any of these YouTubers who I'm about to mention do anything problematic, at least that I'm aware of. So you can watch them with the peace of mind that you're not supporting anyone problematic. But anyway, so at the start of the spectrum, we have T channels like T-Spill. And I kind of define a T channel as someone who doesn't really show their face or their voice. More often than not, it's just kind of T music with screenshots and receipts and text and images in the video, basically reporting on the news without giving away their identity or without showing much of their personality or their opinion on the matter. And then we move a bit further down on the spectrum, and then we have a T channel like Spillsesh, who does the same thing pretty much. They give you the screenshots, they give you the receipts, however, they're reporting on the news and giving their opinion as well. She gives her opinion a lot, and she also speaks in the video. She doesn't show her face or anything, but she speaks in the video, so it's a little bit different from T-Spill and a little bit kind of in between a T channel and a drama channel. But then you have other channels which are drama channels like Angelica Oles. Angelica shows her name, she shows shows her face, she shows her voice, she reports on the news, and she gives her opinion and shows more of her personality, just because it's obviously easier to show your personality when people can actually see and hear you. So that's kind of the middle of the spectrum. And then we move in between drama channels and commentary channels, where we have a channel like Hannah's Smoky Glow, where in her video she'll typically give you the information that you need. She won't really show receipts or anything, but she'll tell you what drama or scandal has transpired for a few minutes, and then majority of the video she will give a critique about the situation, give her overarching commentary about it, look at things from a broader point of view. But then we have the far end of the spectrum from two channels, where you have commentary channels like Tiffany Ferg, where she doesn't really speak about YouTube drama at all, but she does speak about internet stuff. So she has her series on her channel, Internet Analysis, where she basically does in-depth critiques and deep dives of various topics on the internet, and a lot of the time they're nothing related to like all the YouTube drama. They're just like stuff that transpires on the internet. And then you have obviously all your other commentary channels, but anyway, that's another thing. That's kind of the spectrum, just so you have kind of a footing, because I think it can get a little bit confusing into what channel is which, and a lot of the times people will get them confused. Like me personally, I don't identify as a drama channel because most of the time I'm giving commentary on situations. I'm not really reporting on the news. There are a few videos on my channel that are more drama-esque, like my thoughts on the current drama on YouTube videos, but for the most part, most of my stuff is commentary. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to be speaking more so about drama channels, and some drama channels that I have a problem with, who do things that in my eyes are problematic. And I'm not going to be naming names just because I don't want to send hate to people. I don't want to create drama. I literally just want to speak about these issues so that we are aware of them, and hopefully they can improve, hopefully they can change, and hopefully we can start a discussion down below, because I feel like a lot of these things are stuff that people don't really talk about. The first thing I want to touch on is drama channels who do problematic things and the way that they go about apologizing for them. So a lot of the times drama channels are calling out influencers and critiquing them for problematic things they do, and a lot of the times drama channels make fun of influencers' apologies or critique their apologies, which is fair enough because there are a lot of influencers out there who have god-awful apologies. But then what I don't really like is when they don't practice what they preach. They are telling these influencers, your apology was wrong, you should have apologized like this, this, and this. But then when there are drama channels, which by the way, it's always the same drama channels who do problematic stuff. All the drama channels that I just listed, I've never seen in a controversy, I've never seen get into problematic stuff. And that's when you can kind of tell who you should or shouldn't be watching, is why are you going to watch a drama channel who speaks about these problematic influences, but then they themselves are problematic? I mean, that's personally why I don't watch problematic drama channels, but there are these drama channels who are getting into their own dramas and creating their own dramas instead of just reporting on the drama that's already going on. And then when they get called out for something, like a drama channel who was recently called out and exposed for some racist things that they've said for saying the N-word with proof, which was only a few years ago, their apology is so half-assed, and basically they're just like, oh, I'm sorry, I really apologize for that, I've changed, that was a few years ago, I've moved on, yada yada yada. When in all reality, it was in 2015 when they were 26 years old and of perfect sound in mind to know that saying the N-word is not an okay thing to do. Sorry, getting a little bit passionate. It just really rubs me the wrong way when something like this happens, because the whole point of drama channels is to almost police influencers and to make sure that they're not mistreating their fans or misguiding them or anything along those lines, which I think is a good thing to do. I think critiquing people and having these conversations about these things is a good thing to do. Otherwise, these influencers would get away with problematic things. I speak about this in my video on cancel culture, which if you want to check it out, link down below. I take issue with drama channels who can't practice what they preach. If you're gonna be out here critiquing these influencers and saying like, oh, we're just critiquing you, we're just reporting on the news, but then when people do the same thing to you and you have an issue with it and you clap back at them, but then you speak about influencers who do the same thing, it's very pot kettle. You're very hypocritical and you're exactly what you deem to be a bad thing. So that's what I don't like. And also, if you're gonna tell these influencers how they should apologize properly, but then not do it yourself, then it's like, what are you doing really? What are you doing? You're not practicing what you preach, you're not standing by yourself, you have no integrity. You're just making a fool of yourself, honestly. Now, there are a lot of drama channels, like I said, like the ones that I listed, that I like. I don't think there's anything wrong with drama channels in general. However, there's certain aspects of certain drama channels, like the aspects that I just mentioned, that rub me the wrong way. Another thing that rubs me the wrong way are drama channels who are biased. Now, there are a few drama channels out there who are evidently biased about certain influences. They won't speak about the problematic things that certain influences do. And something else, sorry to just completely get off on a tangent. Something else I really take issue with, which I know is not necessarily the drama channel's fault, but there are drama channels now who get PR packages from influencers. And what is that all about? Because now, obviously, some of them are going to be in favor or bias of these influencers because they sent them something nice and they want more free stuff, or they don't want to bags them out because they sent them free stuff. Obviously, not all of them are like this, but there definitely are some who would be affected by this. I feel like if you're going to be a drama channel and report on the news on influencers, you need to remain neutral. And you can't do that when you have relationships relationships with these influencers. I know that not all drama channels are like this, but there are some, and you probably know who I'm talking about, who literally have direct biases. Like there were some drama channels who were in the Shane Dawson series, some who obviously didn't know they were going to be in it, like Shane just put them in there, but some who were literally physically in the series. Like Shane and Jeffree were with them. They've met Shane and Jeffree. They've spent time with Shane and Jeffree. They have relationships with Shane and Jeffree. So obviously they're not going to call them out on the problematic things they do because they know these people and they're friends with these people. And even if you disclose those biases, I still think it's wrong to have them in the first place if you're going to be a drama channel reporting on the news, because how are your viewers supposed to trust your word and supposed to trust your videos? Because you're only speaking about the drama that interests you and you're ignoring the drama because you have relationships with these people, and you'll speak on one thing but then not another, and you'll glaze over certain things and you won't have the same energy about certain things, and it just defeats the entire point of your channel, because you're no longer a drama channel reporting on the news and providing your viewers with that information. You're now a very biased, skewed, opinion-based channel, which is fine. If that's what you want to be, that's what you want to be, but I don't think you're a reliable source at that point then. But at the end of the day, there are still people that watch these channels, and you vote with your clicks and you vote with your views. So if you know that there are channels out there that have these biases, then maybe don't watch them. If that's something that bothers you, if it doesn't bother you, go ahead and keep on watching. But to me, it's just kind of confusing, because as a commentary or critique or drama channel, I feel like you need to remain neutral if you're gonna report on all the news. And before we move on from this, there's one specific example I have of this. So if you have already watched my video about Shane Dawson's series with Jeffree Star as a whole, you would know that I had a lot of negative opinions about the series, a lot of critiques about the series, a lot of things I didn't like about it, alrighty? And the thing is, I actually like Shane Dawson. I like his content for the most part. I'm not gonna lie, my admiration for him and his content has been on a steady decline, and Jeffree Star I'm very iffy about. But there are a few people in that video who are like,
"You're lying, you're not a fan of Shane Dawson. If you're a fan of him, why are you saying these bad things about his series?"
And that's what I think we need to get away from that, because I think that nobody is exempt from critique if you're putting yourself on the internet. If you're putting yourself out there publicly, you're gonna get critiqued. I don't think that just because someone is your fave that they should be exempt from being critiqued. If you have a fave who does something problematic, I don't think you should just ignore it. Then again, it really depends. I'm a commentary channel, like I speak on these things, so obviously I can't really ignore it because I have a platform. I'm sure if you're just somebody who's casually just on the internet, like there's no point of you calling them out. But what I'm basically trying to say is I don't have that bias. Just because I like someone does not mean I will not speak on something that they do problematic. I'm gonna give the same energy to them just as I do to influencers that I don't like. Like for example, I don't like James Charles. I've made that very clear. However, I've defended James Charles now and then because I take my feelings towards these people out of the picture and look at it from a logistical point of view, and that is what I think drama channels and commentary channels should be doing. But then there are these channels that are extremely biased and are not practicing that. Like for example, there was this drama channel who was speaking about the Shane Dawson series and saying like,
"Oh, people need to stop complaining, like Shane gives you this free content, this great content.
It was a great ending, blah blah blah," like literally just kissing his ass. Every single video about the series, it was, "I love this, I love this, I love this, I love this." There was no critiques whatsoever. Yet when they speak about an influencer like James Charles or Manny Mua, they have 100 different things to say. And the bias just really rubs me the wrong way. You need to treat these influencers equally. And if you can't do that, then I don't know. It's up to you guys who you want to watch. It's up to you who you want to watch. Me personally, I'm not going to watch a drama channel or commentary channel if they're obviously biased. Now, another issue that I have with some drama channels is the nitpicking. I'm not going to get into too much detail about this because I want to go ahead and speak about the laziness of some of them, but I spoke about in my cancel culture video how there are drama channels who contribute to the cancel culture nature in various different ways, and one of those was nitpicking. There are some drama channels who will literally make videos about the tiniest, most insignificant issues, but then they won't make videos about things that actually matter. Like, I remember seeing one video where like Jaclyn Hill's dog bit her, and like somebody made a whole video about it because Jaclyn was upset about it, and it was just, I remember watching that and I was like, why is this newsworthy? Like, why is this something that needed to be said? And a lot of the time when it comes to some drama channels, they will literally screen record an influencer's Snapchat story, which goes for like 8 minutes, and then they'll turn it into a video and do a 1 minute intro and a 1 minute outro so that they can have a 10-minute video and slap like an ad every single 2 minutes. And they put literally no effort into that video. It probably took them like half an hour to make. They literally just had to screen record something, slap it together, and pop it online. And you know what? Get your coin, do your thing, but I just think it's so incredibly lazy. But then at the end of the day, there are people out there who choose to watch that, so I guess they're not inherently doing anything wrong besides making lazy, useless content. Oh god. However, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Every time I talk in my head, I'm like, I'll say something and then I'm like, ooh, I should probably disclaim this. I'm so sick and tired of doing disclaimers. You guys know that this isn't all drama channels, okay? It's just some. It's just some. It's just some. Y'all, I don't even know what the point of this video is, because at the end of the day, there's no conclusion to this topic. There's no solution. Basically, I just wanted to share my issues. There are drama channels out there who produce lazy content, who nitpick, who don't have the same energy for certain influencers, who are biased, who are hypocrites, and who are problematic. And at the end of the day, it's up to you guys to decide who you want to watch, because you vote with your clicks. I need to put the Apple Pencil down because you vote with your clicks and you vote with your views. And I'm not going to tell you who you should and shouldn't watch. Like I said, the channels in the beginning of the video are the ones that I like and the ones that I enjoy. However, I just think it's odd that there are drama channels out here that are calling out influencers for being problematic and for doing certain things, but then they themselves do those same things. It's just interesting to me. Like I said, and like I've said a million times, this is not all channels, it's just some. I'm not coming for all drama channels next. It's just those few. And if you're a drama channel and you're watching this and you're offended, it's probably because you're one of those channels. But those who are good channels and who aren't problematic know who they are and what they... Okay, that's it. I'm done. This video is over, okay? Because I literally am just losing my train of thought. I've now probably been filming for like a solid friggin' 2 hours because this is my second time filming this video. If this video sees the light of day, let me know what you guys... Okay, I have an itchy nose. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. I just really want to know what your opinion is. Like I said, stay opinionated. And if you're new here, this isn't the type of content I normally make. Normally my videos are a bit more structured and coherent. I don't normally just like sit down and rant in front of a camera, but I feel like it needed to be said. But that being said, if you are new here and you like listening to me talk, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the post notifications bell so that you never miss another upload. As always, my social media is linked down below. Especially go ahead and follow me on Twitter if you are interested in my opinion. I really don't hold back on Twitter. And of course, if you have not already, go ahead and check out my merch, link down below. That's it for me in this video. Stay opinionated, use your voice, stand up for what you believe in. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in my next one. And of course, I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye!